vacation or home?
Oh, it's vacation.
Nice, enjoy.
Thank you.
And then of the midnight sun.
We might be a bit late for that, but we're planned for most of the day.
Very really always.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh yeah, for sure. Polar bears.
Polar bears? No one said anything about polar bears. Bit of a line ahead. Nice. Hi, how are you? Good. Thank you very much.
Bye.
See you again. Bye. Yellowknife. What an interesting couple that was. It's so funny, they live right on the water, just down the street from Canadian Outdoor Equipment.
Yeah, like safety first. Yes.
Ta-da. Thank you, John. Okay, we are now driving and not sure where we're going. Why is this person running? Look at this guy. It's like he wants to die.
Well,
Doesn't he know I'm a tourist? I don't know where I'm going. Come here often?
first time.
Me too.
Okay,
Want to get a
now
room?
it's
See anything else? Beautiful. The views from on top of the Pilot's Monument are gorgeous, and to look out over all these colored houses out in the bay, just a lovely, colorful sight.
Color of the sky and how it reflects on the water. Oh my god.
It's 7:30 in the morning, and we are heading off to Cameron Falls to do the hike, check out the falls. We're at the Cameron Falls trailhead, and we're just making our way into Cameron Falls.
I hear water. Do you hear it?
I do. We are definitely getting closer. Sound of rushing water in the distance.
Oh my goodness.
Yellowknife is really giving the big land feeling, and everywhere you go, it's just fields and plains and mountains and hills and rocky outcrops of trees. Every landscape is just almost wider than your eyes can take in. I hear the sound of running water. I see water. We are getting very close to the falls. The view from the top of those falls was incredible, but there's a footpath that leads down to the base of the falls, and I'm gonna go check that out now. That waterfall was unbelievable. We spent about an hour there, and it was incredible to see that side feeder stream also bleeding into the outtake from the main waterfall. Just gorgeous, eh, babes?
Yeah, it was really beautiful.
Now back to the car and on to the next adventure.
Like the first time I went to Toronto ever, I paid like $200 for a round trip.
V Lake, and V Lake is supposedly a great location to view the auroras, so we thought we'd check it out in daytime before heading back tonight at nighttime. Just walking out on these rickety docks leading out onto V Lake, checking out viewing angles for later tonight. And I can definitely see why this is a popular area to view the aurora, because apparently the reflections off the lake are something else. That is, if the aurora show themselves. So now we got a bearing on this lake, and hopefully getting everything framed up in darkness won't be as difficult as it would otherwise be. It's 1:30 a.m. and we've made our way back to V Lake, a lake that lies about, 15 minutes outside of Yellowknife, and then another 5 kilometers down a dirt road where it ends at this vista of a lake. We got here tonight and it was just the moon lighting the shores, just a little sliver of moon. And then behind us, oh my God, the northern lights. I think I got some shots. They were moving like crazy right above our heads. Saturday morning, beautiful day in Yellowknife. Lots of wildfire smoke though. And we're heading out to breakfast and crossing our fingers that the Air Canada strike does not happen, because rebooking will be very unpleasant. We'll find out tomorrow at 8 a.m. if we're going home on Air Canada or if we're taking the long way on a different carrier. We have just learned that there will not be an Air Canada strike, which is great news because our flight was going to be canceled at 8 a.m. tomorrow, and to get home was going to take 24 hours and cost $4,000. So we're back to enjoying our holiday, and we're off to do a hike around the Frame Lake. Big change of venue here. We are no longer in Yellowknife, and we're also not in Toronto where we should be. This on again, off again strike by the Air Canada flight attendants left us stranded in Yellowknife, and we had no choice but to hop a plane to Calgary and then arrange a flight home from Calgary 2 days later. So we didn't really get a chance to say goodbye to Yellowknife. We just went to the airport to check out what our flight options were because we couldn't log on to anything. And we get to the airport and she's telling us there's no flights for days, but there's a flight leaving to Calgary in the next hour. So we scrambled and returned the car and grabbed our bags and made it onto the flight with just seconds to spare. We were the last people on, and now we're in Calgary. So anyway, we're making the most of it. and we're heading out to Banff. And it'll be a first for me, but a repeat experience for Vivian. And we're going to make a day of it before heading back to Toronto tomorrow. So that's the plan, and sometimes plans change, sometimes for the better. We're on our way back to Calgary now, having spent the afternoon out at Banff and Lake Louise. And the drive out there along Highway 1 was just incredible, with the Rocky Mountains on either side of you just almost wrapping themselves around the road you're driving on. What a great experience, and a first for me. But now it's time for us to head home. Our trip's come to an end, and it should have come to an end 2 days ago. But we had an additional 2 days in Calgary to deal with because of the strike, and no regrets because I got to experience the Rocky Mountains, which I otherwise wouldn't have. Anyway, that's going to be it for now for me. Thanks so much for joining Vivian and I on this different type of trip, and we hope to see you on the next one.